feel like now would be a good time to explain just why this meeting is so very important. This land has a very intricate history. Things are complicated here. You see, the elves, for a long time, have been enslaved to humans. And while they are free, they aren't exactly looked upon as equal yet. So there's a lot of resentment between the elves and humans. But then you have the Templars, the Chantry, and the mages. So let's see. Often portrayed as stoic and grim, the Order of Templars was created as the martial arm of the Chantry, armed with the ability to dispel and resist magic. In addition to their formidable combat talents, Templars are uniquely qualified to act as both a foil for apostate mages who refuse to submit to the authority of the Circle, and first line of defense against dark powers of blood mages and abominations. So to clarify that, the Chantry, the church, they have an army of paladins in the form of these Templars. Their sole job is to deal with magic and magic-like accessories. Now, why is that so important? Well, magic in this world is complicated. People who are born with a gift or an affinity for magic have a double-edged sword on them. Similar to a curse, you could say. While yes, they can do great and powerful things with their magic, that power comes from another dimension. The dimension where these evil abominations, these demons and monsters come from. They use magic as a sort of portal to tear into the world of reality and possess the mage. Now keep in mind, this doesn't always happen. But if a mage gets caught off guard, is too weak in some certain way, or too young, then that's what happens. A being from another dimension literally possesses you and makes you do unspeakable things. That's what the Templar Order is made to fight. Not exactly the mages themselves, just the things on the other side of reality. This presents an issue. And that's why they created something called the Circle. The Circle is an organization that houses mages, trains the ones that are able to resist the forces from the other side. They call it the Fade. Mages are taken to the Circle to resist the powers and evils of the Fade. In the process, they're able to hone their abilities and make use of them. The problem, though, is that Templars are zealous, usually consisting of people who have in some shape or form been negatively affected by magic. That makes the Templars bloodthirsty in some instances. If they see a light off in the distance, they go, well, that looks like magic to me. Everything in that area must be controlled by demons and should be killed and burned down. I'm not really exaggerating. I'm pretty sure that that's happened on multiple occasions. So that makes Templars the oppressors and turns a lot of mages into rebels against them. Mages that are in the Circle, over time, the Circle has become sort of a quarantine zone for people who are born with special abilities. It's essentially a prison, is what it was turned into over time. Any mage that's not already in the Circle doesn't want to go there. And there have been countless attempts of mages who are in the Circle to escape it. But it's really hard for them, because essentially they're tied to that place by their very soul. And if they can't break their phylactery, which is the thing that binds them, they have no chance. So, the war between the Templars and the mages wages on. And in control of the Templars is the Chantry. That's why this meeting for peace was so important. All of the major players were there. The oppressed elves, mages both members of the circle and apostates. Apostates are like rogue mages who haven't been indoctrinated yet. They tend to hide away their powers, avoid cities, and live out in the wilds on their own. But they still remain a threat to people because, again, at any time, a creature from the Fade could possess them, make them do something evil. One little Harry Potter, and next thing you know, an entire kingdom gets burned to the ground, either by the Templars or by the demons that possessed them. I've seen it happen myself. It's not pretty.